Wraeclast Weekly, a show about past week's comings and goings in Path of Exile. Hello fellow exiles! Today we'll cover a new expansion and league announcement and take a look at the huge league start event. The big thing everyone was waiting for was the huge announcement livestream, and oh boy was it a doozy! We got so much information dropped, and that's 1 week before league start will be barely enough time to digest it. So what was revealed? First, we start with the Atlas expansion Echoes of the Atlas, which brings us a new entity, the Maven. She is impressed with our progress through Atlas so far, wants to be further entertained now that we've caught her attention. Completing Maven's challenges will grant us Atlas Skill 3 points. This is a new way to customize what previous league content you want to engage more with, and enhance it. Eventually, we will have a chance to fight Maven herself in a, according to Chris, challenging encounter with the chance to receive the Maven's Orb. This new currency type is an endgame crafter's dream as it can upgrade a tier 1 influence mod with the new properties. Each influence mod has a new tier 0 if you will mod associated with it. Each Atlas region has its own unique skill tree that enhances different combination of past league mechanics. You'll be able to spend 10 points in each of these trees that are linked to Maven's challenges for the region. According to Chris, all of this can be done in parallel to the Watchstone acquisition, so you will have all your trees specced into at about the same time you reach 32 Watchstones. We could also take a look at some of the new layouts, as there will be 11 new maps coming to Atlas, which brings the map total to 164. You might be wondering why it is not 165 as the previous Atlas total was 154. Well, it turns out that the Halls of Grandmaster unique map has left the Atlas. It will still be dropping and completable, but will not grant Atlas completion bonus. This is pretty great news, as there are limited amount of builds that feel comfortable at completing this map. Now we come to the new challenge league, Ritual League. In this league, you will discover several ominous altars in each zone that upon interaction will lock you into its arena, at which point a bunch of monsters have to be killed for tribute. The altars themselves can have different powers, making the encounter harder. Once the encounter ends, clicking the altar will let you spend your tribute on rewards that you can choose from a selection of items. Every subsequent altar completed in an area will unlock new, more valuable rewards. There will be a way to enhance future rituals by using a ritual vessel on an already completed altar. This league mechanic is completely contained in a map system and I'm sure is welcomed by many players. If that wasn't enough, this expansion also brings Ascendancy class rebalance with a more in-depth look at Elementalist, Inquisitor and Deadeye. All three will have more defined identities now. Especially welcome is the Elementalist change, as it was mainly played for the Golem side before. As well as Inquisitor seems to be the least played Ascendancy class in recent times. More variety is always welcome. On top of that, we are getting a few new skill gems, and more than 40 skills received extensive balance changes. There are so many skills that have fallen out of favor over time, and it will be exciting to see which of these newly rebalanced ones will rise to the top. A lot of advocacy has gone towards Thunder and Winter Orb. Fingers crossed. After all of this, the cherry on top is the addition of more streamlined harvest. Now you will occasionally stumble upon an already set up garden with the choice to harvest different fields for different crafting options. There will only be one Horde crafting station with 10 slots, so no more hoarding those Horties. According to Bex, all of the previous crafts will be available, but the rarity has been rebalanced. So time to see what's the best thing you can craft this next league. After that mammoth of an announcement, Grinding Gear Games shared Ritual Challenge rewards with us. These are exclusive microtransactions to Ritual League and are earned by completing 12, 24, and 36 challenges. At 12 challenges, Ritual Weapon Effect will be available. After completing 24 challenges, Ritual Character Effect will be available. And after completing 36 challenges, first time ever, an exclusive Hideout microtransaction will be awarded. If you've never felt tempted to get 36 challenges, then this is the time, as the Hideout is really cool. If you thought the onslaught of information was over, you are wrong, as few days after the announcement, Grinding Gear Games posted an extensive FAQ that provided us with even more details. If after seeing the announcement and the Q&A with Chris Wilson right after, you are still left with gaps, this is the place to fill them. At the end of this crazy week, Grinding Gear Games clearly felt generous and posted all the Atlas region skill trees. As there is plenty of time before the actual league starts with this information, it's possible to already devise a strategy of which regions to go for first. I'm sure there will be different approaches, and that's why the system is so great. In other news, if you're feeling lucky, punk, and want to challenge yourself at this league start, is the time to do it. As Zizaran and Shopify are bringing you another hardcore solo self-found racing event, and this time for Maven. Even though that's not the only way to win prizes, it will surely be the highlight, as this will be a never-before-seen boss fight. So good luck to all the participants. That's all for this week's events. This was Mar, and this was Wraeclast Weekly.